Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. Man, I was so tired when I got home today. I was seriously considering not coming on tonight. But then I ate a little bit and I was like, okay, maybe I could manage an hour or so. And I'm feeling a little bit better now, so let's get to it. I was gonna do a live stream on J.K. Rowling, but unfortunately it's it's getting, I don't want to say it's difficult, because it really isn't. But when I'm doing a whole bunch of things, I don't know. Alright. Yeah, I've not played this in a while, so please forgive me if I suck. Here we go, shit. Let's see. You piece of shit, alright. So this is the Nintendo Switch version of the game, Doom 2016. I thought I would play it again with, the sequel coming out, which I've been waiting for, I think, a little bit too long, actually. I think it should have been available quite a while ago. This is definitely one of the more overrated games of 2016. I didn't care for it that much. I don't want to say it's, awful or anything like that, because, of course, it's a lot better than, The Last of Us Part 2, right? It can't really be put in the same ballpark as that. If anything, this is surprisingly good, considering the current state of video games. But I will say, anyone saying this is, a standout title of 2016 is full of shit. Oops. Here we go, shit. Aw, damn. Hello. Nice to see you all. Thank you all for coming in. I thought I would play some Doom tonight. I had just finished Dragon Quest XI this morning. So, immediately after doing that, I was just like, okay, I need to stop and play something a bit more action-oriented. Because, I've been grinding in this RPG for, 50 hours. I need to play something a little bit different. So, I decided on this, again, for some reason. Oh, here we go. Because, I tried playing this again, 6 months ago and got bored pretty quickly. I don't know, man. I don't think it's a bad game at all, but definitely overrated. So I am curious as to whether or not Eternal is good or not. My assumption, going by what I've been told, is no, it's not good at all, but we'll see. I imagine it's like Tomb Raider syndrome, where a lot of people really like this one, and the sequel just can't live up to it. Because it's not the exact same. Because, what did this game do? All it did was, okay, you're a guy killing demons, go have fun. That's it. It didn't have any political commentary. It didn't even have a real story. And which made it so much more appealing, I think, than... Oh, shit, I blew myself up. Yeah, I'm playing on Nightmare, if you haven't noticed, which I believe is the highest difficulty, if I'm remembering correctly. And I'm not great at the game, so I'll be struggling a lot in this stream. I'm wondering whether I'll even get out of this room. I haven't played this game in forever, and here I am playing the highest difficulty setting. So yeah, Dragon Quest XI, I actually just wrote an article on that and posted that to blackcatbooks.org, talking a little bit about it. Dragon Quest XI, I think, it has a really disappointing ending. It really does. I was really surprised, because I think as a whole, I much preferred the game to Dragon Quest VIII, right? But near the end, I really found myself, feeling that, 8 actually does have a better ending. In spite of, all of 8's problems, in the end, it all kind of comes together and it becomes really interesting. 11 does not. 11 gets worse as it goes on. It becomes really boring. It becomes, really repetitive. Really pointless, actually. It's Final Fantasy VI, but worse. There's really no other way to describe it. And, the world ends, and you have to go around, recovering your party members to bring them back together and, fight the guys. And then, it's just not nearly as good as Final Fantasy VI. Oops. Which is very unfortunate. I had much higher hopes for the game than that. Wow, I am doing really badly. Again, what were we expecting? I only play shit like Battletoads. I play easy shit like Battletoads, like Super Ghosts and Ghosts. I can't beat Doom. No. Oof. Do I have the chainsaw? Wait. No, I don't have it yet. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, where's the chainsaw? Alright. So yeah, I wanted to do a live stream talking about, the J.K. Rowling situation. Because I actually found it really, really interesting that people are now accusing J.K. Rowling's Cormoran Strike novels of being transphobic, which is kind of interesting because I've thought that since I read the second one. Well, transphobic. I thought they were being critical of trans people for a while, and I thought it was really, really daring. I was shocked when I read that for the first time and seeing how willing Joe is in going after these people and talking about the downsides of trans society, right? All the problems they have and why they feel the way they do. She's a lot more honest, I think, than the Hollywood propagandists, right? Who try to present it as all of our problems are due to society, whereas Joe actually presents it as no, these people have very deep psychological issues. It's very, very interesting to see how people have responded to her tackling this topic. Oops. It's I've gone on record about this before, but I think this is probably one of the bravest things she's ever done in her career. Way braver, I think, than trying to pretend Dumbledore is gay. I think it's a fuck. One hit and they got me. Shit. Embarrassing. This is definitely not one of my one of the games I'm best at, to put it lightly. Yeah, we're gonna be doing this a lot. Holy shit, this is the first room too. This isn't that hard. Well, I guess it is hard because I raised the difficulty so much. But oops, I probably shouldn't have fired. So this is the game I think that kind of proved that the Nintendo Switch could handle these games that the gaming industry were desperately trying to pretend the Switch couldn't handle. Remember back in the day when people seriously thought that the Wii U couldn't run this, that the Switch couldn't run this, that Nintendo's consoles were too underpowered for this bloody game to be re-released. It was ridiculous then, and it's ridiculous now. To see the links that people will go to downplay how good these ports actually are. They're basically indistinguishable from the other platforms. Oops. People will tell you they're completely broken or unplayable or whatever, but it's not true. It's perfectly functional. Here we go. Oh fuck! That guy just jumped out of nowhere. Fuck. Where are they? I don't see them. Hang on, let's go back here. Yep, asshole. Wait, get back here, fuck. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, here we go. Get back here, you. Yep, got it. Oh, did we get it? Oh, no, there's more of them. Yeah, it was just the last wave. Okay. Ah, convenient. Okay. What? Wait, what hit me there? Here we go. Oh, what the fuck was that? Wait, oh. Yeah, lots of shit is going on. They're raising the difficulty, I think, has really made this a bit more interesting. Yeah, maybe I will try to beat it. Probably not today. I mean, I just wanted to pop this in. I didn't think I was gonna beat it again or anything, but I mean, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. Oops, here we go. Here we go. Got it. All right, got it. Oh, good. We can move on to the next room. Okay, so we actually did beat the first room. Holy shit! I actually did it. I actually didn't fail at the game. All right. All right, moving on. Yeah, I don't know who you are. I don't care. I just want to kill some demons. The plot does not matter.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
Oh no, I didn't even see the credits roll. Okay, wow. Shit. Okay. I completely forgot. Okay. Doom. Discover the kit, the cause. Alright. Environments. The USC. Yeah, there's more of them. What the fuck? How did this thing kill me? Alright, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright. Killed by a random zombie that I was trying to melee. Like, really? Fucking really? Yeah, I did want to play A Link to the Past again tonight, so stay tuned for that. I'm actually not sure what all I want to play tonight. I have a bunch of shit. Like, I pulled a bunch of shit out of the off the shelf to play again. I tried F-Zero GX is on the shelf. Wave Race Blue Storm is there. I don't remember what Switch games I got. But yeah, I'm ready to start playing some more older stuff that I haven't played in a while. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I'm basically through my backlog at this point. I have a couple of games I wanna play, but oops. I mean, probably not on stream. That's the thing. Like, playing games on stream is kind of different than games I want to play personally. Oops. Here we go. Yeah, take this, you bitch. What the fuck? Like, getting hit once will take away, like, all your health. Look at that. Look at that. I went from, like, a bunch of health to nothing. Here we go. There we go. Bitch. Wait, what? Shit. Damn. Yeah, Nightmare is brutal. Nightmare is brutal. I'd like to get past this area, but I guess this is gonna be one of those games that I just randomly pop in every now and then and just randomly keep like trying to beat a room in. Because I don't think this is like one of those things I like playing for long periods of time. I'll just, you know, pop it in, run around a bit, and kill some demons, and that's it. Here we go. Yep. It should be like nothing on the lower difficulties, but because I'm playing on the highest difficulty possible, just alright. Alright. What the fuck? Alright, I have no idea where things are. Alright, got it. Oh, shit. 1 bullet left. Are you serious? Oh, 3 bullets left. Okay, where are the demons? Wait, there's one. Oh, shit. I'm out of bullets? Alright. And, like, the handgun is completely weenie. Like, it's completely worthless. Oh, here we go. I pulled up, I must have picked up some bullets. Alright. I get back here, demons. Ah, oh, damn it. Okay. Oh, no. This is just ridiculous. Alright. Harder than Battletoads? Honestly, like, I think it might be. I think this might be harder than Battletoads, just on virtue of it. Like, well, Battletoads isn't nearly. I don't know. I think Battletoads is mostly hard because like it doesn't give you unlimited continues. Like I would say, like modern games are harder than NES games. They're just on the higher settings. They're harder. They're just games that are. They won't like make you start from the beginning the way like older games did, and that's kind of frustrating. I think it's kind of a different kind of difficulty. I feel. All right, I think we're gonna give this one more try and then go to A Link to the Past or something similar. Maybe I'll look in the shelf, but I do think I want to play A Link to the Past tonight. Yeah, I want to play like Link's Awakening too. Actually, like, I'd like to play Link's Awakening now, but I already started a Link to the Past a playthrough of A Link to the Past. So, like, I want to finish that first, and then play the remake of A Link's Awakening. Oops, on stream. Oops, here we go. Yeah, Link's Awakening is a game I've been running. Holy shit! What is this? Like, I'm not even okay. Oof. Do you have to just kill everything on screen or what? Like, do I have to like run around more? Can I not even afford to stop? Like, it's just they just get you out of nowhere. All right. Yeah, I'll pop this in like once every 6 months or so and like fuck around with it. Here we go. All right, let's see here. Where is? I don't know. I'm having fun with it though. The thing is, like, I don't want to do this for like long periods of time. Like maybe like 15, 20 minutes, like a session. Oh, what the fuck? How did I die there? Like, I don't even understand. Okay. Yeah, I want one good round. Okay, I want one good round, and then I'll stop. Okay. It's nightmare, but I'm not gonna have a good round, but we'll see. It was like a nightmare. I gotta play like Breath of the Wild too before Hyrule Warriors comes out. So yeah, you guys need to keep me on that because I have just been putting off playing Breath of the Wild on stream for like the longest time. Like, I've never done it. Like, even now, I just haven't done it. I haven't like shown you anything. Oops. To be fair though, like Breath of the Wild, it's my most played Switch game still, but like I haven't played it a whole lot since I beat it, like 100%. Like I popped it in like a while back and I ran around a bit and it was great, but it was like, I have other things I need to be playing. I need to be playing Dragon Quest. Like, oof. Here we go. Shoot. Here we go. Okay, so far so good. Should I just kill the zombies? Yeah, take this, you bitch. What? He didn't die? Oh, okay. Here we go. Fuck. Yeah, more of them. Oh, come on. He didn't jump up like he was supposed to. Alright. Here we go. Where are they? Where's the enemies? Oh, here we go. Get back here, you demons. Alright, what next? They're there. Yep, this one's running around. Like, I think the game kind of loses its luster when, like, you get used to all the enemy types. Like, at first when I saw these demons scurrying around, I was like, oh, that's actually pretty impressive. It's different than most other, like, shooters. But then eventually, like, it gets kind of stale, I would say. Pretty quickly, actually. I don't remember how long it took me to beat this, but I was tired of it long before I got to the end. Yes. Yes, I can tell you, Dragon Quest XI is indeed better than this, so, keep that in mind. Oh, Dragon Quest XI S, the Switch version, not this, not the PS4 version. Play the Switch version. Here we go. Oh, damn, what? Okay, here we go. Is that all of them? No, I hear more. I can sense more. Here we go. Here's one. It was just a lame zombie. Really? That was it? That's all of them? Wow, that's very unexpected. Okay, that was kind of easy. Like, did the game take pity on me because I died so many times? Did it make it easier? That's kind of pathetic. Okay, so yeah, Hyrule Warriors is coming out in November, and I'm hoping that I think I might actually stream that because it's a Warriors game and it's pretty straightforward. It should be pretty easy for me to do. Hyrule Warriors is getting played. Oops, we got, wait, shit. Oh, that's right. Isn't there a... is this where the dude is with the thing, or... Wait, no. I thought you got a key card. Oh, here it is, yeah. Yeah, I remember the key card, but I didn't remember exactly where it was. I thought it was, like, right in front of you, but no. Okay, let's go. I actually don't know where any of the items are, so this is probably going to be a lot harder than it needs to be. Because I don't know where anything is. Alright. Here we go. Weapons, frag grenade. Alright. Whatever. Yeah, I was considering, like, playing Hyrule Warriors again on stream. Maybe I might do it. Maybe after I beat Twilight Princess. I don't know. I'm so behind on, like, literally everything. Well, I say I'm behind, but not really. I mean, really, I just, like, decide I want to play more and more games. Oops. Like, A Link to the Past. I'll beat Donkey Kong Country. I want to play A Link to the Past. I'll beat A Link to the Past. I want to play Super Metroid. Like, it keeps going on and on. But I'm running out of modern games to play, so I think it should be manageable. Oops. A bit more. I'll probably just have a rotation of really good games I really like in the future. Oh, here we go. Shit. Fuck. Alright. I don't even know what happened there. Yeah, I think I'm done. Like I said, I get bored of the game pretty quickly. Like, I have beaten it before, but yeah, it's kind of repetitive for me. I'll play it like once every 6 months or so. No, I haven't even played Breath of the Wild in hard mode. I haven't bothered. I didn't care for the DLC, to be honest with you. That's not it. Yeah, I promised that I would play some Final Fantasy X on stream. Oh, after I finished Dragon Quest XI, I think. I wanted to play Final Fantasy X for a while. I think I'll like play the. I think I'll start a new file and just play the opening cutscene that I really really like and commentate over it because honestly, Final Fantasy X probably has one of the most. Ah, damn this song! Holy fucking shit! Holy fucking shit, dude! I just love this so much. Anyway, Final Fantasy X is like one of those games that really has this weird sort of otherworldly like mystical quality to it, like similar like Shadow of the Colossus. I think it's just kind of very incredibly beautiful game. I don't want to call it one of my all-time favorite games because it really isn't, but at the same time, I have this very strong attachment to it. It's very strong belief that it is something special. I can't really put it into words. I guess it's a sentimental favorite, if that's the way to put it, because it is deeply flawed, which I will be getting into. So should I play the opening cutscene or what? I've already started a file, but I didn't get anywhere. I think I will. I really... Holy shit, I haven't played since May. And I still have Riku, and it's been like an hour. Okay, yeah, it sucks, but I think... Yeah, we're going to start the file, unfortunately. I guess I could just open up, start a new file whenever. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, one of the reasons I bought the Nintendo Switch version was to get everything and make sure like it was all easily... I got all the content and things like that.
You said...
I love how you meet Riku before Yuna. But, you don't fall for Riku, you fall for Yuna, which is kind of,
No, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
I used to have such a crush on Riku, dude. Shit.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, great promise, Riku.
You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever, Riku. I don't get... Okay, I keep jumping from topic to topic while playing this. I'm sorry about that. But damn, like, how in the world... Okay, shit, there's so much to talk about all the time.
yeah, right, I thought. Since when?
These cutscenes are so good, I don't want to talk over them. I really don't.
Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place. That I could go back in a day or two.
I love this exposition so much. It's like my favorite exposition ever.
Into the future?
Yeah.
No way!
No way. By the way, I really dislike this this mindset among some fans that like Titus is a bad protagonist. I feel quite the opposite. In fact, I would argue Titus is actually one of the stronger protagonists in the series. But we'll get into that as we go through this, I think. There's so much I want to talk about already. Like shit. I love the visuals. I love the story. I just love the characters, everything about it. They made up their own language. It really is a shame this is the last really good Final Fantasy game they ever made. Riku, you said you would take me to Luca! You didn't keep your promise. Okay, I don't get how Square actually thought it was a good idea to have two different games and have two different characters, both named Riku. Like, I don't understand why they ever thought that was a good idea. It's just... Gotta love how I didn't drown, by the way. Apparently all that blitzball training really paid off. Damn, this game is gorgeous. Even today, I love the art style. Look at this.
Blitzball!
Oh, no. He likes sports ball.
Hey!
These character models aren't... I think they've been up-resed, and it doesn't look great, but anyway, whatever. I know I just said the game looked gorgeous, but I don't know. There's some weird aspects about the visuals. Like, in some ways, they look way ahead of their time, and others, they're just... Okay, you come up on shore, and they just turn around and leave. And then they just surround you. Oh, no.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Yes, I found sports. I discovered sports ball. Everything is right in the world. As long as I can blitz, everything is fine. Oh, here we go.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkand.
Shut whoa. Titus, don't be like... The music just stops.
Team you say again?
I meant... Forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy, like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxic got to you. But
You gotta love how no other character seems to have ever suffered this.
Walker, coach and captain of the Besaid Horrocks, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you some.
I love how natural this is. Like, you just meet a bunch of bros on the beach and become friends with this guy. Like, it's just... Alright. Oh, yeah, sure. Whatever, Letty. Alright.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with them. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when.
I gotta love this.
We must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
Well, you from the Xanarkand age, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just lived life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already.
I gotta love this. Like, this is the thing about Tidus. I think a lot of people don't understand that he's supposed to be kind of a flawed protagonist. Like, he's supposed to be kind of like a fish out of water. He's supposed to be this person who's not the ideal hero in this situation. And he still manages to overcome that and become successful in his own way. I think that's very, very... I think it's a really interesting character arc. And of course, I think the romance between him and Yuna is very, very genuine and sweet. Yeah, there's so much to talk about here already. Like, there was so much I wanted to say about like Riku and like the world and just characters and like the development at the end. Like, there's so much to talk about. And now Waka's being a dick. Oop, just swat you in like a bitch. Oh no! Oh no! But yeah, I love this game. Like, this is I think the last really, really good, the last true Final Fantasy game. Like, this is the one, you know, the last one that Squaresoft produced before they became Square Enix and went to shit. And it's still legitimately good in spite of all of its problems. And it does have a lot of problems, which we'll be getting into if I can get through the entire thing on stream, which I'm not sure I can, but we'll see. Let's see. Well, I play good games all the time. What are you talking about? Like, I was playing Chrono Trigger the other day. Like, what? Are you saying that's not good? Chrono Trigger's probably better than this, honestly. Like, Chrono Trigger doesn't have the problems that this does. Like, this is more ambitious. No, not even more ambitious. Because I think, yeah, Chrono Trigger did everything it wanted to do. Like, this didn't quite hit the mark, I think. Like again, I still like this game a lot, but I consider it like very deeply flawed. I remember I last played this in around 2012, 2013. I think I had just gone through a lot of personal stuff, and I was just like, okay, let's go back and finish this RPG I've never finished. And I went ahead and played through it all. and it was fantastic. But like I had problems with it at the same time. Like I was really happy when I finished it. I was really glad I had, but it was one of those situations where I was just like, okay, this could have been a lot better. And I kind of feel the same way about like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest XI actually. Dragon Quest XI really should have been a lot better as well. But anyway, yeah, this is actually, by the way, this is probably the Final Fantasy that you should probably start with. I think it's the one that's most accessible to new players. I think it's the one that's manages to be a pretty good balance. It's like fully voice acted. It has all the classic gameplay. It doesn't do anything weird. Like it's not overtly difficult to understand. Like it's difficult, and it's an RPG, but it's not like overtly so. It's not ridiculous. I think it's a really, really good Final Fantasy to start with. 6 is good, 7 is good, this one is good. I wouldn't recommend starting with 5. 5 you can skip. I mean 5 is great, but like just don't play it as a first-time player. Like 10, I think, is where it's at. Because like this is the one I started with actually. I think this is my first one. I think it was. Yeah, it had to have been the first one because I got it after Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts got me into Final Fantasy. I had a PS2, so I bought this. Well, I actually rented this. Spent like a week playing it. Amazing time, and I couldn't beat Seymour. I was stuck on him, and then I had to I had to go ahead and buy the game because I'd rented it, I think, and I tried rushing it, and as a result, by the time I got to Seymour, I was super underpowered, so I couldn't fucking beat him. It was the first Seymour fight. It was the one with where he summons Anima, and it's in the Ice Palace, right? That's how it goes. It's in the Ice Palace, and he's like, "Come forth, Anima," and then you have to fight his fucking dead mom or whatever the fuck that thing is. Oh shit, he comes out of nowhere, shit.
Where'd he go? Got a favor to ask you. You want me on your team, right?
Yeah, gee.
A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams at Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you.
He's going along the same line of thinking that Riku
You
did.
can go back to your old team, right?
Are they kind of subtly foreshadowing that he and Riku have a lot in common? In spite of the fact that he's a complete bigot and hates the Albed for some arbitrary reason.
Sure thing.
Ooh, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I don't know, did the Albed ever actually do anything wrong? Waka seems to hate them for no fucking reason. Okay.
Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common.
If it has spiral eyes, it needs to die.
Wasn't too far off either.
If the hair is blonde, you can drown in a pond. Okay. Are there any other ones?
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5.
I mean, being blonde isn't a.
I was at 13, 10 years ago.
He's 23? Wait, what?
Never won a game.
When I last played this, I was younger than him. What? He's
Time seemed right.
23? Are you fucking serious? 23? Damn, I wasn't even thinking about that. Shit. I would have said 27 or so.
After quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every
He looks
time I
way
find
too
out
old for 23.
the game,
10 years without a single win will do that.
my first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Oh yeah, Tina's calling him out on his shit. You just suck.
Want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. As long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say what's our goal, you say victory. When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
I kind of like the idea of Tidus being an athlete because it really gives him this it really gives us this interesting dynamic where it shows where he's very, very comfortable in being an athlete, and then it shows where he's has no idea what the fuck he's doing. when he's like doing this typical Final Fantasy shit. It's a really nice contrast.
Gun card. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened.
How do you know that? You walked away before we explained that. Okay, whatever.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in their village.
Oh yeah, so much for helping me, Waka. Like shit. I'll help you out. Oh, we can ask the Crusaders themselves. Okay, whatever.
Isag village.
They got any food there?
Is Yuna the last character he meets of the party?
Take a look around first.
I think she is, actually. He meets literally everyone else first. Well, Lulu and Kamari are standing outside.
Luzu and Gata are usually there.
Okay.
All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
I never realized this song.
The prayer, right?
I don't know any prayers.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try.
What is he doing? He's just like, okay, wait, I do this thing with my hands. Okay. You gotta love how they spend all this time and all this shit that doesn't really matter. Like it's world building. It's really good world building too. All right.
Present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Oh, I actually didn't remember that part. Okay. I actually didn't remember that. Did they add that in? I don't remember that being in the original. I know this game very, very well, so like I mean I guess there are some things, it's a 50-hour game, there's some things I'm not gonna remember exactly, but yeah, should I meet Yuna at least? Like I don't think I'll be able to stream all of this, but I think I probably should at least meet Yuna so you know our see our girl. Oops. I was it's really weird to me because like I didn't think of Yuna as being like my favorite character back in the day, but you know, when I saw her in like World of Final Fantasy and she was like voiced by the same actress, I was like, I got really, really ecstatic because it really made me realize how much I liked the character. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this probably isn't very exciting to watch, but I wanted to stream it just to talk about the glory that is Final Fantasy X.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
It's nice being able to play this game on a Nintendo console, which is what it should have come out on to begin with. But yeah, I'm not sure how interesting this is. How interesting this would be to watch. I think I am gonna save it and then go ahead and play some A Link to the Past. So yeah, I love this game. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun, very involving story and characters. A sentimental favorite of Final Fantasy, I think. Like, not my all-time favorite, obviously, but honestly, like, I think I might like this game more now that I've come back to it. Like when I played 7 again, I disliked a good chunk of it. But here we go. Wait, is this the? No, that's the tutorials. Oh, here we go. I knew it was somewhere in here. I don't remember this cat. All right, they have cats. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised at how much I'm enjoying this. Here we go. Did it save properly? Wait, did I? Yeah, I guess it did. All right. Yeah, so the game's great. Highly recommend it. All right, let's play some A Link to the Past. I love how I'm playing A Link to the Past again instead of playing Zelda 2. Like I said I was going to, like, years and years and years ago. Like, shit, it feels like years. It's not quite years yet, but it feels like it's going down that direction where I just have not done what I was supposed to do with that game. It's just all right. Meanwhile, I beat like A Link to the Past like every single weekend of my life. It's just. To be fair though, there's like some really hardcore fans of like Super Nintendo games out there. Like, I once stumbled across this guy on like a message board who told me that he's played Mega Man X every month since it came out. So he's played through Mega Man X all the way through every single month for like 20 years or 30 years at this point. Like, what the fuck? Like, that has to be like, that just blew my mind when I heard that for the first time, because like I have never played a game that fucking much. Like Breath of the Wild, I played like for a month straight and then just stopped playing it. But like Mega Man X for 30 years? Are you serious? Like, that's just unreal. All right. But yeah, I highly recommend Final Fantasy X for anyone. It's on Switch. It's available. It's definitely something I would suggest. Actually, I should probably do an article about it on Black Cat Books, actually, rather than talk about it on stream and show it off. I don't know. Like, my website numbers have been going up a lot ever since I started talking about like video games, or just updating every day. Like, I don't know if like it's just the video games or like what I'm talking about or what have you. But they've been going up. They've been going up a lot, and I don't know. Maybe talking about something like Final Fantasy X, or I don't know. Maybe it's the YouTube channel. I don't know. I have no idea. I've been doing a lot of things, and that's the weird thing sometimes about this kind of work. It's like, what the fuck is driving people to my website? I have no idea. I have no idea at all. Like, it just sort of happens. yeah. I'm not a speedrunner. I've never have been, so I mean, I could probably speedrun like Yoshi's Island. Like, there's a couple of games I'll speedrun for like fun, like Super Metroid. I think Super Metroid. Yeah, Metroid. Yeah, Super Metroid and Zero Mission, I think, are the only two I've ever seriously tried to speedrun. And then like Zero Mission, just because I was like forced into long car rides all the time back in the day. Zero Mission I need to replay again. That is definitely something that's on the agenda. On stream, preferably, because I've done Fusion. I'm doing Prime now. Like, I'm gonna do the entire Prime trilogy. At this point, like, I'm gonna stream through the entire fucking Metroid franchise. Is it like my favorite stream bait game? I don't know. Yeah, I like Mega Man X2, but like, I like Mega Man X2 a lot. I'm sorry. Well, actually, I do prefer Mega Man X2, but I like Mega Man X2 a lot. But like, a lot of people will like consider it like their favorite game ever, and I'm not quite sure why. Like, I just think it's like a really solid game, right? Like, I enjoy it. Like, I think it's good, but I don't think it's like one of the best games ever made. Like, shit, I don't even think I like it more than like Castlevania 4, honestly. Like, I think it's just above average. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't like Mega Man all that much. Like, I've played through like Mega Man 1 through 6. I've played through X and X2. I've played like the first Battle Network game, which is actually my favorite, actually, of the ones I've played. I've played a lot of Mega Man, and I do think that the franchise is overrated. Like, to be completely honest with you, I think it's not nearly as good as what people hype it up to be. Like, this kind of goes into like what I was talking about when it came to like Capcom and Capcom versus Konami. Like, I think classic Konami is way better than classic Capcom. I just don't like a whole lot of Capcom games. Like, and the ones I do like tend to be like one-offs, like Resident Evil 4. None of the other Resident Evil games are like that. Like God Hand, never getting a sequel. Beautiful Joe, I only like the first one. Like, it's just, there's a lot of examples like that in the Capcom library. Meanwhile, like, Konami has like, you know, Castlevania and just, well, to be fair, there's a lot of bad Castlevania games. I don't know, like the Portrait of Ruin games, the EGA era, like that was a really solid Castlevania, right? That was really really fun. Here we go. Shit. Here we go. Yeah, playing this again, it really makes you. Every time I play this, I'm more and more baffled at how like short it is. Like I think I like got the first 2 pendants in like 20 minutes or something like that. Like I popped this game in just for the fun of it, and ended up getting the first 2 pendants, and then just stopping because I was tired. And it was like it was really strange how quickly it happened. Yeah, the game is very very short and very very easy. I mean, I imagine the first 2 are as well if you know what you're doing, but I personally never mastered the original, and I've never even beaten 2, so I'm still learning how to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Like when people say it's like one of the best games on Super Nintendo, like I just don't buy that. Like I think it's just okay. Like honestly, I played ActRaiser recently, right? Which is great, by the way. Check out ActRaiser if you haven't. I think I prefer ActRaiser over Mega Man X because it's like unique. It's like completely different than anything else that's available. Like Mega Man X, every time I play it, I'm just like, okay, I could be playing like any other action platformer. Like Castlevania at least feels different. Here we go. Shit. That's one of the reasons I like Mega Man Battle Network so much. Like I think Battle Network is like the one moment that Mega Man like became just phenomenally well made. Like phenomenal, like completely unique, completely unlike anything else out there, and like just make this compelling thing. I am so ashamed to admit that I've only played the first one, which is supposedly is like one of the weaker entries. But like I've heard 2 and 3 are amazing. 4 as I understand is shit. But I mean that's 3 really good games right there. I love the original. Like if I had played that when I was younger, I'd probably be like, that'd probably be one of my all-time favorite things. Like honestly, at this point, like I'm so focused on like my career and like my personal aspirations. I keep talking about this. I haven't been consuming media as much as I used to. Like right now, like everything I'm doing, the gaming, the writing about games, like things like that, it's all in some way like related to like the writing career, which of course is the overall goal, and helping build an audience for that. Like I'm basically very comfortable in saying like the things I like are like my favorite things. Like I'm not really interested in experiencing new stuff in gaming because like so much of it is just disappointing. For the most part, like I'm sick of like being told that like, oh, God of War 2016, it's one of the best games. 2018, it's one of the best games ever made. And then when you finally play it, it's like complete shit. Like Red Dead Redemption 2, oh, it's one of the best games ever. Like not worth playing. It's just over and over and over again with that shit. Very disappointing. Again, like there's a lot of things I'm doing to sort of like stick out from the general crowd. Like for example, I have no intention of ever becoming like a brand ambassador. For example, of a company, because we kind of saw this happen with like the Square Enix developers, where like the people on the front line of covering Final Fantasy VII-R were very very unwilling to talk about like all the problems that game had. Like they were doing all this shit, like accusing people of like, oh, if you don't like this game, you're not a real fan. Player Essence did that. I've been made aware. You know, I like Nintendo because I like Nintendo. Like I don't want to be a shill for Nintendo. Like I want to judge the games on their own merits. I want to enjoy them for what they are, and I just want to play video games that I like. Like I don't blindly support this company. Like why would I? Hello. Ooh, Illusion of Gaia. Yeah. I have. That was on my list actually. I was gonna play that at some point after playing some of these other games. All right, so we have the 3 pendants, and now it's time to go down the mountain. Yeah, Illusion of Gaia is on my list. I actually had not heard the name Quintet until recently. I thought like ActRaiser was developed by Enix, but apparently not. Like Enix is a publisher. I have no idea how this fucking works. I know nothing about Enix other than the fact they make Dragon Quest. But yeah, Quintet made ActRaiser, and that's probably one of my favorite games on Super Nintendo right now. The best Super Nintendo game I've played in a very, very long time, or at least the best new one, the best one, the new one, the one that I haven't played before. Excuse me. Really, really like that one. Illusion of Gaia, I've heard good things about. Honestly, like I think I'm gonna play Secret of Mana first, though. That's been on the list for a while. It's on like the Super Nintendo Classic, so I've been meaning to play it for a while. I bought the Secret of Mana collection and played like Final Fantasy Adventure, and I really, really liked it. But like, it was one of those situations where I was just like, okay, I just can't play this anymore, because it was like so outdated, and I was like so busy. It was just like, okay. I really liked that game a lot. Like again, like if I had played like Secret of Mana when I was younger, I probably would be a fan. It's just one of those situations. I just don't have the time to play like all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's lots of stuff I would like to play. Honestly, like, I'm having trouble keeping up with, like, the stuff I need to play. Like, I've been meaning to play, like, Super Monkey Ball for, like, literal decades at this point. I've only just managed now, like, literally today, managed to track down a copy. I haven't ordered it yet, but I think I can just go out and get it whenever. Mario Kart Double Dash, found that too. I managed to find a seller who has those things at reasonable prices, so I should be able to, round out my GameCube collection. And honestly, like, I don't think I'm gonna... It is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please. Here we go. Alright. What was I talking about? Every time a cutscene happens, I'm not willing to talk about, like, my personal shit. Help! The soldiers are coming to Sanctuary! So if you don't actually go to Sanctuary, do they just die? Like, does the priest just lie there and... I'm sorry, not the priest. This game banned all its religious references. The guy there... yeah, it's the sage, right? Like, that's what they call him, the sage. What do they call him? I don't remember. He's the philosopher in A Link Between Worlds Low Rule, but I don't remember what they call him in the actual game. A Link Between Worlds is so good, by the way. Wait, what? Oh, I never noticed I never noticed this guy says something different after you get the Master Sword, because they disappear. I guess they go into the woods. Like, I don't think you can find them again after you beat Agnehem, but there's so much to talk about when it comes to this. Shit, what was I getting at? Well, okay, I love this game a lot, and I love most games a lot, but I'm at the point now where I don't really feel like I have to play everything as they come out. Like, I'll buy the really interesting shit, I'll keep an eye out for the really interesting stuff, but, like, I'm very, very comfortable in saying that, like, I know what I like and what I want to continue supporting going forward. Like, I don't think I'll be collecting video games in the future to the extent that I have in the past, right? Where I literally own every single game, every single Wii U game. I believe I'm going to eventually own all the N64 games, all the GameCube games, all the good games, right? I'm not gonna buy licensed shit, obviously, but the good games that I want, like the games that people actually like, I don't really feel like a need to do that anymore with the Switch, in part because of, like, digital distribution and because of, like, the changing markets, but in part because I'm just not interested in the Switch as much as I was classic Nintendo. I'll keep all this stuff, obviously, but I'm just feel like I'm kind of losing interest. Not losing interest, but not necessarily wanting to, like, obsess over everything that comes out. I am much more interested in doing other things, like enjoying the games I already have, for one thing. Which honestly is, like, really, really important. I am very, very surprised, right, a lot of times when it comes to, like, game collectors, like serious game collectors who, like, own a bunch of games and have hardly played any of them. And that's one of the things that I've been wanting to avoid, is that, like, I want to have a collection that I actually play, that I actually appreciate, that I actually know a lot about. Like, I saw, like, a Mike Matei video recently where he's, like, sitting in front of, like, his GameCube collection and he's, like, talking about everything. I swear he hasn't played, like, most of the games in his collection. Like, he owns a bunch of shit, like Lego The Hobbit and, like, X-Men licensed games, and he's just like, never played this, never played this, never played this. And then occasionally he's, like, really, really positive about, like, 5 or 6 games, which is, like, actually the normal, right? Like most people like buy consoles for like 5 or 6 games, right? Like most people don't buy that many games, but it's like well, why do you have all this shit you don't actually like? Like that's kind of my thing on it, and I've kind of been moving this direction for a while because I've stopped buying PlayStation, I've stopped buying Xbox, I've been very vocal about that. But yeah, it is getting to the point where like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to buy everything that comes out on Switch just for being on a Nintendo platform. Like I just want like the good stuff that I'm gonna play forever. Oops. That's all I want. Oops, here we go. Like shit. Like when I say forever, I mean forever. Like I play this like near constantly, man. This is one of my all-time favorite games. Oops. A Link to the Past. Again, like I think a lot of people are kind of like that. Like they kind of have this mindset, like, oh, Nintendo's not good anymore. Not really. That's not. It's like they sort of grow out of the demographic for Nintendo, but that don't really blame the company for it. Like, how dare you not make things tailored for me anymore, as opposed to like just moving on with your life. I don't know. That's the thing. I think that's the thing. Like, one of the reasons why there's so many people like angry at Nintendo, like for not catering to them, or just this idea that like it's the I don't know, like Nintendo hasn't kept up with the times or whatever. Like it's ridiculous. Oops. I mean, there's always going to be new kids. You know what I mean? There's always going to be new gaming fans. Like shit, how many like little girls are playing Animal Crossing right now and having like the absolute time of their lives? Like that's Nintendo's audience. Like it doesn't need to be like, you know, older people. Like just you don't need to buy everything that Nintendo makes is what I'm getting at. And you shouldn't try. Like you should have other interests. I have always adamantly said that, and well, always in the past couple of years, I've always said that, and I do think I am really expanding my interests and really developing as a successful individual when it comes like the website and things like that. You know, even like political things, I think I'm becoming more active. I was not all that active in politically 10 years ago, and now I'm very, very dedicated in my particular beliefs about certain things. Right, so like that's coming along. My actual career is coming along. My jobs are becoming better and better. I'm being paid more and more. I have like passive sources of income. Like there's all this stuff. I'm not necessarily like, you know, worried about when the next Nintendo Direct is going to be. You know what I mean? Like, I just come home and play the Nintendo games like I always do. Like, I don't keep up with like, oh man, it's been an entire year since Nintendo made a real general Nintendo Direct. It's like, no, who cares? Like, really, who cares? Like, I do think like one of the big problems with our society right now is like people just consuming products rather than like actually living a fulfilling, engaging life, and it's why there's so many. Oh, here we go. Shit. I have been waiting for you. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Oh man, when I saw this for the first time, I freaked the fuck out. Like Zelda fucking dies. Well, the way like they don't explicitly say she's dead or what happened to her. Like, it's kind of vague about what happens to her, but, like, the impression I got was that, like, she fucking dies. And keep in mind, this is one of the first games I've ever played, so that was really dark. Okay. That was a really dark thing to happen. Like, I just... Seeing that for the first time just blew my mind. Blew me to bits. Alright. Gotta love how the legendary Master Sword can't cut this evil wizard. You have to reflect his own magic back at him. Is he not actually evil? Does he think he's doing the right thing? One of the disappointing things about a Link Between Worlds, there's no Aghanim. There's no alternate take on the wizard. They just do this thing where like, oh, Yuga is the new bad guy. I'm not nearly as fond of Yuga as I am this guy. I would have I would have much preferred, like, Aghanahim to return. I've been waiting for it for years, but it's never ever happened. Like, I swear back in, like, the mid-2000s, like, Zelda reused its characters all the time. So I was expecting, you know, like, Tingle's in a bunch of games. Fucking Malin was in Four Swords Adventures. Like, the Oracle games, Minish Cap reused sprites. Like, I had this impression that eventually Nintendo would bring back, like, this guy. And they never fucking did. Like, well met. Like the true hero that you are, but I am not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the dark world. Really a mind-blowing moment. Like, this is such a great plot twist. I love it so much. And then they give you this message. It is I, Sir Hassela. It's such a good moment. The place where you now stand was the Golden Land, but evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the wise man's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds. A link between worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the Light World, you must win back the golden power. You must also rescue the 7 maidens who Aghanahim sent to the Dark World. You gotta love how you say 7 girls in this game. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men, they have power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Is that your descendant? I can rely on only you. Please make this old man wishes come true. I beg you. And then you just declare... Damn. Such a great build-up to this moment where, like... And you sit off down the pyramid and you come across these completely new monsters in this completely strange and weird world. I love it so much. And this music is one of my favorite tracks of all time. Like, I just love it so much. This game in general has like an amazing soundtrack, but this is a standout theme for sure. Yeah, like I don't know what the deal with Aghanahim is. Like, he's like, nobody knows. Like, people say like, oh, it's Ganon in disguise. He's possessed. Like it's just some guy. Like, there's all sorts of weird theories that there's no real evidence, I think. I'll have to read, like, I think I have a Link to the Past, and a Link to the Past comic lying around here somewhere. If I have a Link to the Past, if I have one of those comics, if I do have it, I should have it somewhere around here. If I find it, I'll go ahead and look at it and see what's up. That comic is weird as shit, though, if I'm remembering correctly. If I recall, like, that comic has like original characters and like a Birdman who's like a knight or some shit. Oh, I'm Kiki the monkey. I love rubies more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rubies? Sure. This monkey pissed me off as a kid. Because, like, it's completely pointless. It's just a way to, like, filter you out of this first dungeon if you're poor. I love how you can try to open it yourself. Like, I seriously tried to do it once and had no idea that, like, if you can't do it. Like, you have to pay the monkey to open the door. If that monkey was not there, this dungeon would stay closed forever. All right. I love the dungeon theme for the Dark World so much. It's so haunting and so mysterious. People always, like, give props to, like, Super Metroid for being this really creepy game. But this kind of... I don't know what it is, man, but I think this game is just as... I think I'm more creeped out by this game than Super Metroid, honestly, as an adult. Like, Super Metroid doesn't bother me at all. Like, if anything, I kind of make fun of it, but this is... there's something unsettling about this theme. I just... Oof. Love it so much. Is that an actual bug on my screen, or is it... I think it is, yeah. I was like, wait a minute, is that... Yeah, it is a bug, okay. I was like, wait a minute, is that the game or no? It's the screen. All right. Yeah. Alter ego. That's the way they that's the word they use to describe it, but it's not exactly clear what that means. It's me, Zelda. I unlocked in Turtle Rock on top of Death Fountain. I know you're doing your best, but please hurry. It took me years to save Zelda in this, because I played this when I was so young. I was so relieved to hear she was okay. Like, hearing confirmation she was alive. But, like, it took me forever to actually get out to Turtle Rock, because level 5 was so fucking hard. Actually, where did I get filtered? Yeah, where did I get filtered? I managed to beat this as a kid. I managed to beat like this. I think like it was typically like level 5, the Ice World, the Ice Palace, where like I was completely unable to beat it. I got close, but it was one of those situations. That level was so obnoxious to me as a kid, because like it's so big and like you have to go around in circles. Like if you know what you're doing, I suppose it's all right. Actually, there's a lot of moments like this where like there's a lot of moments in this game that are pretty straightforward if you know what you're doing, but like are really obnoxious if you don't quite remember what you're supposed to be doing. All right, the dungeon map. Like I don't think coming down here would really be something you do your first playthrough. Is this where a fairy fountain is? I had no idea this was here until recently. I don't think I did anyway. I've never been in here before. Like I think I know that I've always known the key was there on the other side, but I mean, of course I did because I beat in this dungeon. But I thought that one was fake for the longest time, and then I did it. At least I think I did. I actually don't remember. Yeah, maybe I'm just full of shit, but I don't remember going in that fairy fountain ever. All right. Like, it's weird how, like, I'm always, like, pretty adamant that, like, oh, this is my favorite Zelda game. But then, like, I really do think this is the Zelda game I've replayed the most. Like, out of all of them, like, this is the one I've spent the most time on. Like, maybe Ocarina I've played more, but I played more when I was younger, but I don't know, man. Yeah, this and Ocarina were the ones I grew up with. Both really impressed me with different ways. Ocarina, of course, was 3D. But I think I got a lot farther. Did I beat this before? No, I beat Ocarina before those. Yeah, it took me forever to beat. It took me forever to beat this. I beat Ocarina. I want to say Ocarina is one of the first games I ever beat, actually. Was it really? Yeah, I remember it being like one of the games that was it the first game I ever beat? I actually don't remember what the first game I ever beat was. Like, I really don't. I'm trying to think, and it was either that or Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. It can't have been Pokemon. Could it have been Pokemon? That would have been weird if so. Honestly, like, I don't think I beat Pokemon Red. Okay, we have the big key. Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, this dungeon can be kind of confusing, but I have a route. I've managed to, like, set up a route where it's, like, very straightforward. Oh, yeah, I think so, too, really. I love this game, but Link's Awakening is one of my favorite games of all time. The Oracle games, I didn't play until much later in life. I think Ages was the last Zelda game I've beaten. The last old Zelda game I beat. Like, that was the last one that I had never played before that I went back and managed to beat. Both of them, actually. Seasons and then Ages. I really liked both. But, yeah, Seasons was one of my favorite games ever, and Ages was not. I'll have to play both again, for sure. I'm a big fan of both. I hope they get remade. I desperately hope those are remade at some point in the future. Like, those games need a wider audience. They really do. They're fantastic. Okay. I'm not sure if this is what you're supposed to do, but this is what I've been doing, like, recently. I'm not really sure if this is, like, oh, don't tell me this is a... Isn't there another locked door up here? Am I, like... Did I fuck it up? Hang on. Yeah, I think maybe I should, circle around and get the other key over there. Because I'm pretty sure there's another locked door. I gotta go up there to get the hammer so I can beat the boss, but, actually get to the boss. You can't get to the boss without the hammer. Here we go. Da-da-da. Okay, that should be enough. And then we can just make a beeline for the boss. Yeah, so Oracle of Seasons is fantastic. Ages I don't like nearly as much. Minish Cap is the first Zelda I ever 100%ed, but I don't remember how much I liked it because I don't think I've played it at all since I beat it. I don't know if it's because it's bad. I don't think so because when I popped it in when it released like on Wii U like 6 years ago, which is kind of ridiculous to say, I started a new file and really enjoyed it, but I just never got into it. I just never finished it. Oops. Honestly, like I just don't play a lot of Game Boy Advance anymore. Like I have mine sitting right in front of me. It's had like Mother 3 in it for fucking forever, and I haven't played it at all. Oh yeah, by the way, have I told you that like I own a copy of Mother 3 that I haven't fucking played? Like shit. Yes, it is legit. You can see it's Mother 3. So yeah, I do own a copy of Mother 3 that I barely played, which is ridiculous, but okay. I think this kind of justifies why Nintendo is apprehensive about like re-releasing that game, because everyone has played it already. Like it's just the audience isn't gonna pay for it. Like and Nintendo knows that. Like they know that like the people bitching about it are just a vocal minority. Here we go. Anyway, I love Earthbound, but like Mother 3, I just have not gotten into it yet. I just don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because I haven't played it. It took me a while to get through Dragon Quest 11 too, so I don't know. Maybe it just needs a little bit of time. Maybe I just need to play some other games. Honestly, I think I just need to be comfortable with my my workload at the moment. Like right now, I'm doing all this stuff and not wanting to play a lot of RPGs because I'm so busy. But all right. Yeah, I felt I really like Dragon Quest XI a lot, but I felt kind of guilty because I wasn't really working in Rabbit Hole nearly as much as I should have, and I think now that I'm done with Dragon Quest XI, now that I won't spend like all my time off stream playing fucking Dragon Quest, I think I will. I think I will get back into that. Oof. To doing it like a lot, and it's gonna be great. I'm really excited for that. Oof. Yeah, that book should have been done a long time ago. It's taken so long to get done. Like, I thought, like, Eye of the Dragon took forever to make, but, Rabbit Hole is taking even longer. Which is very frustrating. Which is a shame, because I think it's, like, comparatively much simpler. Here we go. I think. I don't know. Yeah, no. No, Rabbit Hole was always going to be very, very long. Well, I guess I shouldn't talk about like the specifics about this, about like my plans for the book, but I don't know, man. Like whenever I make something, like it never comes out the way I imagine it. Like Cruel and Beautiful was supposed to be like way more serious. It wasn't. Grimm was supposed to be way more serious. It wasn't. Rabbit Hole was supposed to be like really complex. Like. It isn't. Like, it's really, oof. I don't know, man. Like, there are things I'm very unhappy about with my own projects. They're still serviceable, obviously, but I still have a long way to go before I start getting really good. I think. I don't know, man. Like, I think it's like a creator thing. When, like, you're really dedicated to making something good, it's like you're always very overtly critical of your own work. Here we go. Oh wow, I haven't gotten the red thing yet, the red boomerang yet. I was like, wait, boomerang. Wait. Here we go. Yeah, hitting them with the hammer twice kills them instantly, which feels really ridiculously overpowered. All right, here we go. Oh, fuck. Okay, if I die to any of these bosses, it's usually to this thing, because, like, I just don't have any hearts, usually. Let's see here, but... Oh, here we go. I always get the side confused. I always go to the wrong side. Alright. Oh, so there's no range to this thing. They just flip back over. Oh yeah, Link's Awakening is definitely something special. Like a lot of people say Majora's Mask is one of the most emotionally driven Zeldas. I would suggest that Link's Awakening is actually more so in like that whimsical way. Majora's Mask is more dark, and that's not necessarily like better. Like some people make the mistake in thinking dark means more complex, but that's not really true. Yeah, Link's Awakening is one of my favorite games of all time for sure. Here we go. Yeah, I would say like this. It's weird. Like I consider the original to be way better than this, but I've hardly played it in comparison to this. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've just played this so many times, but it's like, okay, here we go. Okay, get this. Like, I did not realize... Oh, fuck. Every single time. Okay. I did not realize for the longest time that you can actually just stand back and shoot this guy with bows and arrows. Like, really? Oh, fuck. So you can't shoot this guy in his eye, and, like, I think it does more damage. Oh, fuck. Fuck, hang on. Wow, I'm making a ton of mistakes. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think it just does additional damage if you can nail it. Oh, wait, doesn't he have a second form? Yeah, he does, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. Wait, what was I thinking of? What boss has the second form? I was thinking, like, of a snake. Like, I thought he, like, turned into a snake or some shit. Am I really thinking of something else? Wow, I can't even remember how the bosses in this game go. Wow. Yeah, I think Link's Awakening is where Zelda kind of found its tone. Because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. This world used to be the Golden Land, where the Triforce was hidden. But because Ganon, the boss of thieves, wished it, the world was transformed. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He is trying to open a larger gate between worlds near the castle using our powers. But the gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. Do you understand? May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Okay, I love these girls. I'm really excited to rescue them, but, like, why do they not have names? Like, why do they not have backgrounds? They just kind of exist. Like, honestly, like, if you didn't know, you would probably just assume they were all Zelda or they were all the same person or something. Like, it's like, alright, whatever. Anyway, what I was getting at, the first 3 Zeldas feel really generic. Like, they feel like really generic fantasy, and that's kind of neat for what it is, because, like, it's a video game. It doesn't need to be, like, unique. Like, Dragon Quest is a good example of that as well. But, like, Zelda, I think Link's Awakening is where they really came up with the whole quirky aspect and really gave it its own unique sort of, like, blend of like, I don't want to say cartoony, more whimsical, quirky, sort of out there fantasy. Zelda style, like it's its own unique thing. Like I think after Link's Awakening, and then like Ocarina sort of developed it further, and then Majora's Mask took it in weird directions. And then Wind Waker had like the visuals, and like now we're at Breath of the Wild, where it's honestly I think its own art form. Honestly, like I don't think we're ever really going to see a period again where the consumers will be able to suggest that. Nintendo is lagging behind the competition when it comes to Zelda. Really, like, it's kind of already remarkable how much better, like, Breath of the Wild is compared to Witcher 3 or Grand Theft Auto 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2 or whatever. What have you. Here we go. Ugh. Yeah, I'll be sure to I do intend to play through all of Chrono Trigger on stream. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really excited for that. I played a little bit of it to like get through like the dungeon, but like it felt like I want to play all this on stream. Like that's kind of what I want to do for this one. So yeah, Chrono Trigger is on the agenda. Here we go. Oops. Yeah, I might as well grab it since I'm here. Oops. Yeah, I forgot to get the flippers. Well, not really forgot, but I just never bothered coming up here. Was it you that disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you go away. Okay, sure, whatever. You got the Quake medallion. Yeah, this game really does never stop being fun. Like, how many times have I played it? Like, wait, when was the last time I... Earlier this year, 5 months ago, I played this game, right? Like, I played this 5 months ago, like, all the way through to the end, and here I am doing it again, and having an absolute blast. Like, holy shit. So, like, literally, like, once every 6 months I'll play this. Like, it's that good. And I think, like, Super Metroid might be the only game on the Super Nintendo that I would consider better than this. Probably. Yeah, people, like, say, like, Chrono Trigger is up there, but I really don't think so. Like, I like Chrono Trigger a lot, but it's like with Mega Man X with me. Like, it's just sort of okay. I mean, it's really good. I think I like Chrono Trigger a lot more than Mega Man X, actually, but... yeah, I don't want to call it the Super Nintendo's best, you know what I mean? Like, compared to this, compared to Super Metroid... Oh, shit. Did I really go the wrong way? Alright. I don't get why that you can walk in this part of the river. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, it's in the middle. Like, this should be the deepest part. Like, alright, whatever. You know what I hate? I hate coming up here and not having enough money to pay this motherfucker, so you have to go back and... After a certain point, money in this game becomes kind of worthless. So, like, I think the only thing you really need, honestly, is, like, the fucking flippers. Like, there's some other things you can spend money on, but, like, honestly, like, the flippers are the main thing you should be saving up for throughout. Here we go. You got a piece of heart. Yeah, I always get the one up here. I love this spot. I just think it's a really, really nice, secluded spot. That is, like, I think it's the first piece of heart I've ever collected in any game ever. Like, I remember getting the flippers and coming down here and getting that, and I was just like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm getting stronger. Alright, let's get the red shield, and then... I wonder if... Do you think we could beat this tonight? I don't think so. But, we could probably get, like, through 3 or 4. Honestly, like, I beat 3 and 4, like, so frequently. It's weird to me. Like, I don't think I've ever, like, beaten 3 and then, like, not immediately gone and beaten 4. Like, it's kind of weird to me. To be fair, like, I kind of feel that way about, like, the first 3 pendant levels, too. Like, I mentioned that on stream last time, that it was weird for me to, like, play the game and then, like, not get the Master Sword. Actually, not even saving Zelda. I don't usually take a break until after the Dark Palace. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. What else do I need? Yeah, I think we're set. Alright, I don't know. Can I take a break now? I mean, I guess I could just play this casually. I do kind of want to take a break now. I think I'm ready to play something else. Love the game, but oof. Yeah, maybe I should play something else. Oops. Do I have any other physical games I need to play? Alright. Oh, Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Bros. 3, yeah. Yeah, I think I am going to get through Final Fantasy X. I don't think I think I'm going to be focusing on that in the foreseeable future. Honestly, I think I'm going to... Cuphead, Doom, Infinite Adventure. Yeah, let's look and see what other Super Nintendo games we need to play. Yeah, so like I think I'm just gonna go back to playing the Super Nintendo Classic after this. Oh wait, I guess we could play Star Fox, Breath of Fire 2, Wild Guns. Everybody always wants me to play Wild Guns, but, . Super Metroid, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World, Pilot Wings. Star Fox 2 we really need to play through. Star Fox 1 we really need to play through. Are we... Kirby streaming at 3, I need to 100%. Alright, I guess we can look at this. Awesome. So where was I? Yeah, I think I'm at the point now where I'm having trouble kind of finding games I want to stream. Like, there's plenty of things I want to play, but it's all stuff that like I haven't beaten before and don't know anything about, and wouldn't like be entertaining to watch play. Final Fantasy X, I don't think I. All right, so I beat the Lost Levels. All right, so I guess I should beat Super Mario Bros. 2. Oh, here we go. Oop, fuck. Here we go. Wait, what? Yeah, I didn't actually beat it, did I? So I might as well go ahead and do it now. So I've never actually beaten this version of the game, so let's see if we can do it here. Actually, I'm getting hungry. I think I am getting ready to... I think I am ready to go ahead and do something else. Oof. Ah, fuck. Oh, that's right, you go over here, don't you? That's why I picked Luigi. I said Yoshi, but Yoshi isn't in this game. Oh, no! Awkward. Okay, maybe I should just lose all my lives and then just start over from scratch, because, like, not having, like, all 5 lives in this game, like, really... This version of the game really pisses me off. Yeah, what games do people want me to watch? Like, I'm kind of, like, I kind of, like, feel conflicted on this. I suppose I could do Twilight Princess. Like, maybe that should be the next thing I do. Get the Wii U going, play some Twilight Princess, play some other stuff. Wario Land 4, a lot of people liked watching me play, which I like doing as well. I wanted to do a video on that, actually. That's probably what I should be doing now, mostly streaming Wii U games. I guess, like, any time, like, I'm playing an old game, I might as well just stream it. Oops. Something I've played before. Oops. Here we go. Oops. I don't know. I still haven't figured out, like, my streaming methodology yet. Like, I don't know what's appealing to my audience. I don't know. Like, I'm just, like, having fun. And I suppose that's the most important thing, but about being a streamer. But I don't know, man. Oops. It always feels like I could be doing more. All right, here we go. Fuck, here we go. Yeah, turn and walk off the edge. Okay, so the red ones will walk off the edge, but the blues won't. So they're like the red and green Koopa Troopas. I've never noticed that about these the Shy Guys in this game before, though. So they behave the same way, even though they're completely different creatures. So this game is more similar to the original than here we go. Here we go. Okay. Can I jump straight up there? I think so. Here we go. Yeah, this is why I like Luigi for this level, because like I don't like doing the stacking thing, and like I just want to be at the top. Like I don't want to mess around. Here we go. Awesome. We got the Birdo. All right, let's try to crush it. Yeah, not the ideal character for Birdo fights, but. Yeah, I like using Toad for these. Toad or Mario. Like Peach is too slow, and Luigi has this terrible jump that's awkward. Like, look at that. Like, I dodged it, but because like the jump is so laggy, it's difficult to avoid it. All right, here we go. Yeah, honestly, like I would recommend the Game Boy Advance version of this, because I think it's a bit easier. Oops. Which is probably important for younger players. Oops, here we go. Who didn't grow up with this shit. Like, it just... The main reason to play through this is for the novelty. So, like, you don't really need it to be difficult. You know what I mean? Like, it's just Super Mario Bros. 2. Alright, here we go. Do we need Luigi again, or should I play... I'm gonna play Peach. I've beaten this game recently, too. So, I am getting to the point where I can beat this pretty easily. Oops. I beat the advanced version, and now I'm beating the all-star version, so... I didn't grow up with this game at all, and it took me a long time to get used to it, but I am a fan now that I have. I'm glad I have become a fan. Oops. Here we go. I'm glad I have given this game so much... It's taken me like 10 years to get good at this game, but I am at the point now where I can generally beat it, so... Obviously, like, there's still some things I'm bad at. I don't think I'm ever going to be great at this game because of how it plays, but... I mean, I've always liked it, and I'm really happy that I've finally been able to master it. Oops. Should I go ahead and play Super Mario Bros. 3 after I beat this? I think I should. So I beat, like, literally all of All-Stars, which is great. Oops. Yep. There we go. Yeah, maybe I'm due for, like... Did I ever do a Yoshi's Island stream? I don't think I did. I think what I did was, like, a top 10 video. Maybe Yoshi's Island would be fun to play? Oh, shit. And here I am, like, playing Super Mario Bros. 2, and all I can think about is, like, what I want to play next. Like, alright. Ah, shit. Alright, let's see. Okay. Okay, look at this. This is just awkward. We have to jump up. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, it's this one. Oh, I remember this room. Is it the same as in the advanced version? Wait, wasn't there a... Didn't they have a thing out here where you could just come out and... Did they add that in the advanced version so this was easier? Oh, no, come on. You know, I don't remember these balls of electricity being here either. So did they just make advance easier? Is that all they did? It was like make it less obnoxious? Alright. Ah, damn. Okay, let's see here. Damn. I fucked that up. Don't tell me that's my last life. No, it's not. Alright. Have I really been almost streaming for 2 hours? Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, 2 hours a day I think is fine. Especially when, like, I'm playing old games. Alright. Yeah, I think the big thing now is, like, I kind of want to play old games. I kind of want to play, like, Pikmin, Luigi's Mansion, like, things like that. Like, GameCube games. So I think I will get a GameCube one, a card, not soon, but eventually. Like, in the foreseeable future. Probably before the end of the year. Here we go. Oops. Oh, shit! Don't tell... I died before I actually got to the boss? No, bullshit. Alright. Unbelievable. Alright, so we're at the beginning. Alright, I suppose that's it. With that. Unbelievable. So no wonder I could never beat Super Mario Bros. 2. I always gave up on World 7. Yeah, Bayonetta, I'm trying to pure platinum. I might as well do that. Well, I've never 100%ed Bayonetta. I'm not sure how interesting it would be for people to watch me to actually try to 100% this and like pure platinum and stuff like that, because I don't know. I don't want to commentate while I'm doing it. Like, I'm focusing on doing the difficult, I would say, thing in this game. Oh, here we go. So let's look at the my list. Yep, I need to do chapter 10, and I gotta. Still got a long way to go, huh? I don't get what's with this this background. It looks like this is something out of like Metal Gear Solid 4 or something like that. Like, it looks so out of place in this game. Like, I don't understand. Why am I in the woods? Like, it's just... It does look very Resident Evil 4-ish, doesn't it? Like, Like, something completely out of place in Bayonetta. Alright. What a great game. Like, it's just phenomenal. Alright. I don't get why this is part of the boss fight, though. Like, why do you have to fight these things? And now you have to fight, like, the actual boss? Alright, whatever. Shit, I got hit! Bullshit. Alright, hang on. Should I reset? No, I think getting hit once is acceptable. I think my big problem right now is... Okay, reset. Fuck that. No. We gotta practice. No, what the fuck? Alright. I think my big problem, like the past couple of times I've did this, is the combo score. Because I have gotten golds, like, on this pretty consistently, but... Oof, you don't have the combo score. Alright, here you go. Oh, yeah, this is definitely the best action game of all time, by the way. Like, now that I've played, like, Ninja Gaiden Black a little bit more, and, you know, all the Devil May Cry and stuff like that, this is definitely better than all those. For sure. And better than Bayonetta 2, for that matter. And Astral Chain, and, like, it's so good, dude. Like, there's nothing else like this. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting smacked around. Yeah, I think I do need a break. Yeah, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Yeah, I'm getting hit by a bunch of things I shouldn't be hit by. I think I'm ready to stop streaming. Oof. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to Twilight Princess tomorrow. I really do. I'm Sega, published by Nintendo. They wouldn't even pay for the Switch port. Like, are they fucking serious? Wow. Well, anyway. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rest. Yeah, Twilight Princess, I think I want to finish. I want to play a little bit more tomorrow. Link to the Past, I don't know. There's so much to play. There's so much to do. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you all next time. Check out my website at blackcatbooks.org, and